guys, my name is Astasia Miguel, the Black and Puerto Rican Princess of Houston. I am a singer, songwriter, rapper, fashion designer, and I have a nonprofit here in Houston, Texas. I'm originally from Flint, Michigan, and the reason why you guys should know me is because I am an artist on the rise, as well as a businesswoman and entrepreneur on the rise, and I really just grind it out every chance I get. I forgot to mention that I also model. I originally started writing music when I was 3 years old, when I lived in Flint, Michigan, and from there just singing in church, you know. Then I started modeling at the age of 12 in Michigan, and just moving here to Houston, Texas helped me to, you know, continue to hone in on those talents and to grow them. One thing I love about Houston was that it was different, you know, the culture was different, and I was able to get a different style of music than I got from Michigan, and, you know, able to use my talents in a different way, as far as, you know, video modeling and runway modeling and, you know, all that type of stuff. So that's really where it started, was when I was in Michigan. Yes, I just released my album called Life of a Bad Girl, and it is everywhere: iTunes, iHeartRadio, Amazon, what else, Spotify. I mean, you guys can find it anywhere on any music app. And Life of a Bad Girl is all about me. Like, literally everything about me is Life of a Bad Girl. You have to listen to the lyrics of each and every song to know who Astasia really is. My favorite song on my album has to be Chance of a Lifetime, because Chance of a Lifetime does tell you the storyline of how my career started, you know, from me being 3 years old to me dealing with not feeling like I could make it in the industry because I was so fat. A lot of people don't know, but I recently lost 70 pounds, and it has really helped my career a whole lot. So Chance of a Lifetime is definitely my star track. The losing the 70 pounds honestly started from me being depressed about a guy. It was one of my ex-boyfriends, and he used to just call me fat all the time, and he just wasn't treating me right, and I just got tired of it. So I decided to go on a diet, and I decided to start detoxing and exercising, getting in the gym, and next thing you know, 10 pounds turned into 70 pounds, and it took me all of like 6 months to lose it. And here I am a year and a half later, and I'm still keeping that weight off and still trying to lose more for my music career. It definitely has, like, caused me to get some crazy people, you know, in my life trying to talk to me. It has caused a lot of people who used to talk to me or used to be friends with me to come back into my life and try to talk to me now. I'm talking about girls and boys, you know, just because they see I'm doing positive things. It has really opened doors for my music career. I mean, it's made me more marketable. It has also helped my lifestyle. I'm a vegan now, and I'm a dedicated vegan, and I just think that is just beautiful. I love the weight loss, and I'm just hoping that I can continue to, you know, build my body into the shape I want it to be and keep the weight off. Modeling, just basically for me, is gonna come as is, you know. It's up to whoever books me for modeling gigs. I don't, you know, as an artist, people will book you for like magazines, and, you know, sometimes they want you to walk their runway show, because I am a runway model. So, you know, anything like that, I definitely will not turn down. As far as the clothing line, I do plan on revamping my clothing line and releasing some stuff for the winter and for the spring. As you guys know, I hand design all of the stuff that I design, and my clothing line is kind of weird. You know, I deal with like tie-dye, bleaching, you know, paint. So it's something for like a younger crowd, you know. It's really a fun clothing line, but I really am talented. I know I am. And I do a lot of costume type stuff for women. Like, I make the bras with all of the beads and blinged out. So, you know, I do plan on turning that into like $1 million company with the help of the music, and, you know, continue to push within the next few years. Yes, you guys can definitely go to my website, StasiMigos.com. That's the name of the clothing line and nonprofit. That's Stasimigos.com. Or you guys can look it up on Instagram or look it up on Twitter. 2017 has been the greatest year of my life. 2017 and 2016, stemming from the weight loss to DJ Michael Watts putting a song I was featured on 97.9 The Box, which helped to grow the buzz that I have now. You know, it actually helped me to finish the album because I was gonna give up. You know, that's a highlight. Also, like I said, putting out my album was definitely a highlight. Going to Dallas and having a party there and mingling with the people in Dallas, Texas was a highlight. You know, just going through my breakup, me and you know, my ex-boyfriend, we actually broke up this year. Like, we were actually like washed hands and done with each other officially in February of this year. So a lot of people may not know that, but to clear the air, we did not get done with each other until February, and that was really a big deal for me because, you know, I really did love him. You know, we were together for 6 years, but you know, it's all in my music. You know, it helped my music career. It helped me to write. It helps me to, you know, connect with my fans more and reach out to the inner me. So those were some big highlights. If I had to give an award to someone in my market, I would definitely say Trey the Truth. The reason that I say Trey is because when I know there was a lot, and I want you guys to understand, I know there was a lot of people that came through for the hurricane. I know for Harvey, y'all did y'all thing. I saw you, a lot of artists, local and all over the world, you did your thing. But Trey the Truth went over and beyond for Hurricane Harvey. I mean, this man literally, he didn't just hire people and pay them, but he got out there himself and did a lot. He gave a lot. He spent a lot of his money. He just did so much. He did more to me than anybody, than the Red Cross, than these other whatever nonprofits, whatever. And I just really feel like he deserves just the biggest award ever. I mean, he deserves a whole month dedicated to him. R&B, I definitely have to say Beyonce. Beyonce made a huge contribution. And then she came to Houston and she gave out all of this food and stuff. She showed her face. She brought her daughter. She brought her mom. She shook everyone's hand. And like I said, I want everyone in Houston to know that we appreciate everything that you did. I mean, I had a lot of friends that were out there, from Daddy and Red to King Black 59 to Kenny Christ, the film director. I mean, it's a lot of people that just stepped their game up to help out for Harvey. But definitely Beyonce and Trey really did a lot. Speaking of where I live, I actually didn't get affected at all. Very shocked. So I thank God for that I was not affected, period. But it did cause me to not be able to do the business I needed to do at that time. So I was stuck in the house. But I mean, it was cool for me. I currently do not have a manager. And that is something that I'm glad you asked me. I really want to let all of y'all artists know, and I'm being so serious when I tell you this right now. Stop sitting around waiting on a manager or waiting for someone to help you. Let me explain to you. My album is not only distributed all over in every single outlet you can think of, but it's with a distribution company. It is also copywritten through the government, and it is also registered with ASCAP. You know ASCAP and BMI and CSAC, the organizations for songwriters and stuff. Let me explain something to you. All you got to do is go on the internet, do your research, ask people who have done it before, such as myself, and you can get your music out there. I do not have a manager. I'm not signed with a label. I am just a girl in Houston that is a recording artist that did my thing, went and got my stuff mixed and mastered professionally, went and recorded professionally, and put my music out. So stop sitting around finding excuses, because y'all can do your music too. If I need to be in your ear and preach to you every day until you get your project done, I will, because I'm here for you. Yes, my album is gonna be out for a while, at least for another year. So definitely, you know, y'all can expect to hear more. My next album, I've already started writing, and my next album is gonna be even more popping than what this one was. For right now, or for the next album? For this album, my singles are going to be The Switch Up, which is out right now. I'm shooting the music video next week. And then the other single is called a song called Don't Touch, which I am predominantly rapping on the whole song. And the last single that I'm putting out is called Resist You. So you guys are getting me doing pop, you're getting me doing hip hop, and you're getting me doing R&B. So that's how it's gonna go. That's what it is. Major shout out to Photos by Aloe. Y'all can follow him on Instagram. He will be shooting the video. He is a up and coming film director, videographer here in Houston, Texas. The concept for the video is basically me just telling the story. The song is called The Switch Up. It's mainly about me dating a guy, and he just broke me down. He hurt me. He lied to me. He cheated on me. He did all of this malicious stuff to me. And then in the end, I told him we were done, and I was all alone, and I just had to deal with it. You know, sometimes you got to deal with being alone and just accept it and just live your life. The concept of the video is just, you're basically going to see me going crazy. I'm not even going to lie. You're going to see me dancing. Y'all who have never seen me dance, you're going to see me dancing. You're going to see me showing a lot of skin, and I just really hope you guys like it. I mean, I plan on that video doing wonders.
I'm looking forward to seeing it myself.
Yes.
Showing a lot of skin. Okay, so
does it have to be R&B, or can it be like any genre? Because I am a rapper and a singer.
Preferably someone within our community that's, you know,
someone I can definitely say, let me do a girl and a boy.
okay.
So for the girl, I definitely would say my girl, Boss Lady J. I ride or die for Boss Lady J. She rides or die for me, and I always rep her. She always supports me and pushes me. So definitely Boss Lady J. As far as the guy goes, I definitely have to say Trilly Polk. Y'all definitely need to check him out. That is my boy. You know what I love most about him is his energy, the fact that he switched up his style, and the fact that he really just gives his all into his music. For those artists who are new, you need to start coming out to Spivey on Mondays. The Go DJs always do like a new artist mixer or whatever, and that's where you can hear all of us. We're all there. We all get our music played, and you can meet all of us who have a little bit of buzz and the ones of us who don't, but we're trying to. So definitely those two are my favorites right now. You guys definitely to get in contact with me for bookings, to support me, whatever, you need to add me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and just send me a DM. The reason why is that I do not put my email address out, because I had put my email address out and I started getting a lot of crazy emails from people. And with me not having a manager, I am having to read it and go through and see what's business, what's not. And, you know, it's just too much foolery. So I like to be able to see the person's face and check out their page and see what they're about before I even have a conversation with them. So you guys, definitely it's best to, Google my name, Astasia Miguel. And then once you Google me, it'll lead you to everything from Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. My name, Astasia, last name Miguel, Miguel. You see swangers. I don't even know what those are. I think it's like you see swangers on the candy paint Cadillac. You know you from Houston when you see little kids out